Hi guys, I'm Shandor, welcome to my cinema. Today I'm watching the 1996 comedy Sergeant Bilko, starring Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd. Not too long ago I watched Planes, Trains and Automobiles on this channel and I absolutely loved it. I thought Steve Martin was excellent in it, John Candy also. But in that video I mentioned that I wasn't necessarily a fan of Steve Martin, and then you guys started recommending movies. So today I chose Sergeant Bilko. Now this movie was not well received, like at all. But that's not going to prevent me from forming my own opinion on it. So here comes Sergeant Bilko. 3, 2, 1. U.S. Army Fort Baxter Research and Development Facility. Bilko Lottery. What?
0420, 0530, and
Did you
14.
win?
Lottery numbers.
How old are you, son?
19, sir.
19.
There he is.
Young.
I'm a first-rate mechanic. My two uncles own the garage down in Allentown.
Do you have any money?
Yes, sir.
Give it to me, please.
But
What?
It's all right. $700 in cash into Bilko's barracks?
Yes, sir. Who, sir?
Give me your hat, please. Well, good luck. And Godspeed.
Thank you, sir.
That doesn't sound good.
Master Sergeant Bilko!
You're too late, Junior. No more bets.
What the heck? What kind of a sergeant is he?
Someone, quick! Get a urine bottle and a mop!
Golden rule around here. You don't say nothing unless you're prepared to back it up.
Ah, good to know.
He's finished. He's a loser. No one calls one of Bilko's men a loser. I oughta... Hold me back! No, let me go. I'll kill him!
I have to give it to him, though, because he said, you know, nobody calls Bilko's men losers, so he actually backs his people up,
We have rules. Rules and regulations.
which you do not follow. Case in point,
Actually, a daycare center is not a bad idea. We could keep him in the storeroom.
the horse is still there.
Private First Class Holbrook Walter T. reporting in for duty, Sergeant!
Sarge Holbrook is a tech school terror, first in his class motor vehicle maintenance.
What's the matter, Sarge? Don't you smell it? It's money.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
What the hell is this place?
My wallet.
Here it is. Empty. It's in your hat, isn't it? There must be $700 in here. Good. It's the odometer, Wally. It says 12,000 miles, and it should say 11,000 miles. Tony here drove it to Lake Tahoe over the weekend to go to his grandmother's funeral. And when I say niece, I mean lady friend. Mm-hmm. Look. Mm-hmm. I'm winking. Look at my eye.
You want me to turn the odometer back?
Yes.
I can't do that, Sergeant. I cannot violate regulations unless it's a direct order, in which case I would have to ask Master Sergeant Bilko to sign said order. And frankly, I don't think there's a man or woman here who's taking his service oath seriously.
You know what? I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
Now this is the stuff they should be teaching in the Army.
Yes?
They are.
No kidding.
Here's a moldy oldie for all our friends in the motor pool.
Ah, so the music is a signal. Smart. Yeah, I was wondering how can the military, you know, allow this? Well, they don't. Okay, this is very, very silly, but it's fun.
Nell and I have been sweating to the oldies.
Something to say about my car. Well, I'm afraid we're still working on it, sir.
The poor horse.
That's horseshit, sir. I tell the men you have to test drive the vehicle.
What's it doing there?
It keeps the flies off the food, sir. It's an experimental program. I'd say the results are mixed.
What is it, Corporal?
The Pentagon called. They're sending a team from the Department of the Army, sir, to observe tomorrow's hover tank test.
Well, they're closing a lot of military facilities lately. What if they're planning to close Fort Baxter?
I tell you, men, serving under a great leader like Colonel Hall should inspire us all. He's gone. I'm hungry. What time is it? Did you say 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
And today's Saturday?
All day?
I have a strange feeling I'm supposed to be somewhere.
I'll kill him.
Poker game?
He's a horrible person. So far this movie has been super silly, but it's like the right kind of silly for me, you know, so I'm having fun.
You came to see me get married, and you're going to see me get married, and I don't particularly care who to.
Well, the thing is, Rita, I'm engaged to your sister.
And?
Oh, they're still not there. Finally married. Nice touch.
It was full an hour ago.
Oh, sweetie, I'm well. Sweetie, look, what can I do to make it up?
I kind of hate him, but I don't.
Don't, please.
1 game to 500.
Don't.
Oh,
Please don't.
Spade, it's a double.
is she gambling at it?
She expected me to do just what I did. It's a game.
Someday you might lose that game, Artie.
Yes. And I kind of want to see that, actually. I love the wides in this movie, though. They look incredible.
I hope it won't be too humiliating, sir.
That's promising.
The hover tank will lift off and hover several inches above the pond.
Good. Very good.
Kaboom, that truck, boom.
It's going to be a
Excellent.
disaster.
One thought. Maybe it should be boom, boom, then kaboom.
You ran the gambling. That's right, Fender. But there was this lieutenant there, Lieutenant Colin Thorne. Pools, raffles, card games, I couldn't do anything. It was like being in the army.
You paid him to take a dive.
Of course.
Yeah, he's a horrible person.
Leo misunderstands and gives the money to the other fighter. But figures, what the heck, it's a good price, I'll go down. For 3 rounds, nobody hit anybody. It was a dance recital. One of the guys connected with a right.
And they're gonna go down. Yeah.
It looked like Thorne was paying off the fighter. It was cooked. They shipped him off to Greenland. Game, set, and match, Bilko. Some story, huh, kid? I don't know what happened to him.
I hope he's gonna come back. Yes, he is. It's funny, right? Because the movie basically portrays him as most likely he's gonna be the villain, but I mean, Bilko is the biggest villain of this movie. That must have been a party.
Come on, guys, let's not miss 1 minute of this beautiful day. Hey, Sarge, get up, hurry!
What's the matter? What's the matter? Everybody take cover! Gather all the men! Man the battle stations! And... What's that music?
Oh, Jesus.
I understand, Major, this weapon system is in the experimental stage, but I think you're going to be very impressed with the noise it produces. It's a...
Okay, start her up.
Yeah, this is gonna be an absolute disaster. Yes.
Fire! Of course.
That was to be expected.
I don't think the guys like me.
Oh, what makes you say that?
They wrote me a note. Wally, we don't like you. And they all signed.
Yeah, that's pretty direct.
9 years without a single successful test. That's not a slump, Colonel. That's a tradition.
But, Major, think for a minute about the men, their careers.
Sorry, Colonel. What I saw today was a dust cloud that cost $70 million. Good morning.
Oh, wait! We have an award-winning hoo-ah commissary.
Try the chicken casserole.
And our softball team won the division title last year.
Did you say Bilko?
Yes?
Maybe I will stay for lunch.
Well, hoo-ah! Ignite that chicken casserole, Captain Moon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this movie is not the greatest, or anything. It's just fun. Sometimes it's a bit too much for me. I mean, the humor, sometimes a bit too over the top. And actually, Steve Martin is pretty over the top. I very much prefer him in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think he was actually portraying an actual character. But I mean, I understand, that's the nature of this movie. And, he's doing a good job. It's just, yeah. But overall, I'm having fun.
I get up every morning and I get dressed to protect the American way of life.
Would you tell me that later tonight so I don't have to take a sleeping pill?
Ernie, how are you? I didn't know you were still in the service. I would have looked you up a long time ago.
I'll bet.
You changed my life, friend. Remember that little boxing match?
Boxing match.
Well, thanks to this character, I discovered you can't treat people that way, and I'm a better man for it. Thanks, Ernie.
Sure.
Colonel, what do you say we have some of that fine chicken casserole?
Ah, absolutely, and some jellied yams as well.
Ha! Let's get back to the barracks and cancel everything. The dances, the raffles, the mud wrestling on the obstacle course, everything.
It's a dusty trail as those caissons go rolling along. And it's high, high heat.
Is this your room, soldier?
Yes, sir.
Follow me.
It's the cast of my favorite TV show, sir. The African American Hour.
Huh?
Yeah, we did good. Yeah.
Are these yours?
It's a new army, Major. We're all adjusting.
No, I don't want any of your excuses. Now drop and give me 20.
Oh.
Ha!
Courageous? What do you mean? Thumbing your nose at Army regulations? But I guess with you, your men come first.
And 20.
This soldier, sir. I'd say he's about 50 pounds over his maximum allowable weight.
Why would Adelaide stick around if he, disses her all the time? Doesn't she have any self-esteem?
Yeah, good question.
That's right, sweetheart. Nathan's a hustler. He's irresponsible and he's careless with the truth.
I've been thinking about it, and I don't think we should see each other anymore.
I agree.
You promised to go to the Rusty Spur with me.
You never give up, do you? I mean it this time. This is your last chance.
Honestly, I kind of want to see him fail.
The desert maneuvers are going to take place 15 miles from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Really? I had no idea. Won't that be fun?
Yeah.
Lake Mead, Hoover Dam.
Forget it, Bilko. You've got bigger problems. From the Inspector General's office are here to audit the motor pool accounts. I wonder who tipped them off.
Yes, I wonder.
Listen, Bilko, I might tell you this whole post is skating on thin ice with hot blades. Don't let them find anything.
A crack?
Yes, ma'am, a hairline crack. So to him, it appeared as though all the windshields were broken. I transferred him right out. That's the way I am. Every time you're not looking, she stares.
I don't think so.
Now, Sergeant, in the past 2 days, we've discovered a number of possible irregularities. Now, if you can't produce receipts...
She's staring at you again.
I really cannot hate on this movie. I'm sitting here smiling, and I really hate Steve Martin's character, but at the same time, he's a lot of fun. I don't think I'm supposed to like him, to begin with. This movie is what it is. It doesn't want to be any more than it is. And it doesn't have to be.
Every time we're about to get our hands on something...
It dissolves.
I know. It's like trying to nail Jell-O to the wall.
Well, then let's tie his hands.
How?
We have a song?
Ernie, don't you remember the very first time we ever...
Only you.
I would actually love to see more of Wally's character, because obviously he's the only sane person in the whole platoon. But he also kind of goes along with everything that's happening.
We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, but we're going to take a little break.
Come on, I'll introduce you.
You know her?
No.
She's with someone.
A detail.
I didn't know.
Go ye into the night. Go! All right. Now we'll settle this. Here's the $20, I bet you. I think the least you can do is sit down and buy this young lady some dinner. Sit down and buy dinner. Go! To be young again.
Okay, he's got some redeeming qualities here and there.
Get back to the post.
I'd like to see you and your men on the parade ground tomorrow morning at 0500 hours.
Yes, sir. We'll be there, sir. Weather permitting.
What permitting?
Who said that?
It's payback time, Bilko.
You see, I happen to know Major Ebersol offered him a poker game.
It's true.
I just broke up with someone.
He must be devastated.
Oh, he doesn't know yet.
Honestly, that's what he would deserve.
All right, you've seen real soldiers before. Just do what they do. Showing the rifle for the inspection bit. Go! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Oh! These guys are useless. Oh God.
Who are you calling?
Read, at least the sound of her voice will make me feel better.
I don't think so.
Ow! 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 Ow!
If any of this is frightening, just hold on to me.
They're dancing raisinets.
And you don't
Good work, Doberman.
I was wondering how he's able to do that.
All right, you can go on the
If you
maneuvers.
could have
Lock and
seen
load.
the look on the men's faces when I told them we wouldn't be going.
I said I've changed my mind.
Zimmerman, little Zimmerman, I had to cradle him in my... We can go?
I had to kill a whole afternoon convincing Colonel Dunderhead he'd get in trouble if Bilko didn't go on the maneuvers.
You've got 3 days to get into this computer.
Oh.
Find me everything.
Tricky.
Before we left, I had Luis encrypt all the files. It'll take him years to break in.
We're in.
Probably not. Oh yeah, I figured. Bilko beer, all rental, off track, roulette, crepes, slot machines, laundry service.
Well, shall I?
No, leave it on for a second. I just like to check on one or two things, just out of curiosity.
Can I buy you a drink?
Why, yes.
Oh, that's going well.
He left me standing at the altar.
There can be no excuse for that.
I agree.
And you're smart. Why would you put up with a clown like that?
Because it was exciting.
Valid
because
questions.
with Ernie, every day was anything can happen day.
I would never stand you up. I'd never not call you. But then I'm an officer with career prospects. I can handle responsibility.
Too soon, too soon.
I don't want to hurt Ernie.
We really don't want to hurt Ernie.
Not at all.
I can hardly hear you.
Rita Robbins. She's been out with that guy Thorne every night.
Thanks, Sawicki.
Bye, Ernie.
Thank you, Stan.
Hey, thank you.
I just need to find out how much he really loves me.
He loves you plenty.
More than he loves Las Vegas?
That's asking a lot.
Rita, it's me, Ernie, and I'm on my way home, and I hear you're seeing Thorne, and I just don't want you to take it too seriously because he's only going out with you to annoy me.
Green.
I never have sex on the first date. Thank God, it's our third. Oh, this is such a... Oh, can you just smell that salad? Yes, I have a reservation. Rising waiter, could we have 2 glasses of Red House seafood, please?
I have to give it to him. You know, like, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Imported.
Just get me out of here as fast as you can, please.
I figured that was the case.
You made Paparelli get into drag just to make me jealous?
Well, actually, he was already in drag. Paparelli scram, get going.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I understand why this movie wasn't really well received, because this is like just, you know,
Rita, you can't marry.
Absolutely silly, and like sometimes it's just too much, but it's fun. Come on, it's fun.
Hi, soldier boy.
Manipulation from the University of Bilko.
Burn.
You sucked me in. This is the most turned on I've ever been in my life.
Well then.
Well, it's no wonder then the hover tank has never worked.
Yes, sir. He's been diverting research funds into his own private account. If he could just be quietly punished.
Yeah, sure. But how?
Send him to Greenland.
Greenland.
I mean, come on.
He got your wife back?
No, he got me another wife. A better wife. Yeah, right now I bet the sergeant's coming up with the best Bilko plan ever.
Soldiers, every last one of you with a couple of exceptions.
Pretty much all of them.
But now, they're trying to snatch that dream back from him.
He is worried.
That's not good. I have a plan, Sarge. But maybe a plan is not what I really need. What I really need is just a little puppy to just love me so much, no matter what kind of person I am.
You know, he's doing a freaking fantastic job, honestly.
Well, what if the hover tank did work? That would prove you hadn't been diverting the money.
Oh, it's so stupid. What?
You telling me you can get the hover tank to work?
No, of course not. But we don't need to be holding 4 aces if they think we're holding 4 aces.
Thank you.
For what, sir?
Well, for always making me feel like I actually ran this place.
Good old Fort Baxter.
Where are they sending me?
It's just rumor, sir. Oh, that fair skin under the burning desert sun. I'm afraid the hover tank test was the last straw, sir. Too bad they didn't schedule it this week. Well, goodbye. Call the Pentagon and the Department of the Army.
All right.
Well, I've already taken that liberty, sir.
Oh, thank you. If the test goes well, you won't be transferred.
Obviously.
Thank you, sir. I'm stunned. You are?
It will go completely haywire if we attempt to fire the cannon.
Well, we know that. We just need a couple hours with the hover tank. It's the IOUs from the poker game.
Would he like to use my tools?
That would be nice.
I thought that thing was busted.
Yeah, it was. But the kid Wally, he fixed it. And the great thing is, if it works at the demonstration, Bilko gets to stay.
Great.
He's so gonna fall. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna sabotage the whole thing. Except he's not.
Master Sergeant Bilko, sir. It's an honor to meet you. You look terrific. Have you lost weight?
Who is this?
Okay, so far so good. Oh, stayed in one place. Yeah, the wide shots are absolutely freaking fantastic, honestly. Uh-huh. I see what they're doing.
Fire in the hole!
It's not gonna work. Oh, it's working. Okay. Oh, wrong target. That's the wrong target.
You hit the wrong button, Rasta head!
I did not. It's not my fault. He wired it wrong.
I thank you on behalf of a grateful nation. I just can't wait to see what you fellas come up with next.
Yeah, well.
Oh, cut the crap. He faked it. It's just one of his scams.
That's a serious charge.
Well, General, I must tell you, in all my years in the service, I have never, not once, publicly berated a fellow officer.
He doesn't know what's going on. He never knows what's going on. This sergeant leads him around by the nose.
Major!
Yes, it
You
is
are the
true.
most insubordinate officer I have ever met.
I took it out last night, so how can it work?
He's his own biggest enemy.
I got it all on tape. Lucky.
I kind of feel sorry for him, you know?
I was just resetting the Colonel's odometer.
Eh.
You are my destiny. That you magic that you do.
Ooh, that's nice harmony right there.
Get up, Bilko.
Marry me, Rita. I know I'm a long shot, but sometimes long shots pay off big.
Now it's... She wasn't showing up.
Don't even ask. I forgot it was daylight savings time. Can you believe it? Well, better late than never.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Filmmakers gratefully acknowledged the total lack of cooperation from the United States Army. Well, I wonder why. Why, guys? This was Sergeant Bilko. Okay, look. Is this movie fantastic? No. Is the humor too much sometimes? For me, yes. Is this fun? Yes. You bet it is. At least I had fun with it, you know? And also, I had no idea that this was based on a TV series, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I have to really give it to Steve Martin, though, in this movie, you know? Just like with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He plays the most detestable character ever, you know? I think, like, he's a horrible person, you know? But, one, his acting, I thought, was absolutely freaking fantastic. And it's really hard to sell a character like this as the protagonist, you know? Actually, I've kind of felt sorry for the antagonist in this movie, you know? Like, if you look at things objectively, he should have won, you know? But of course, this is a comedy and everything. Listen, there's really not much to say, I think, here. I really like the cinematography sometimes, though. So, the wide shots, I thought, were beautiful, you know? But this is just, you know, this movie really doesn't want to be more than what it is, which is a really silly, fun time, 90 minutes of just, you know, laying back and just smiling, you know? I think there's nothing wrong with that, you know? So, do I agree with the harsh criticisms this movie got? To an extent, yes. I can see why some people would think that this is just an absolute garbage, you know? And, okay, that's their opinion, but you know what? Honestly, I had a really rough week, okay? I've been super, super busy, and honestly, all I wanted to just, you know, have some fun and to just relax. And that's exactly what this movie did for me, so I think this movie does its job really well. It's fun. I had fun. Guys, thank you so much for recommending this movie to me. Thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And see you next time at the cinema. Bye.